Hey guys, Mr. Web123 here. I'm here with a Call of Duty World War II video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about divisions, and I'm so excited to let you guys know about this and to share my information with you guys. I say you guys have seen some of this stuff, but we're going to go over it here, and hopefully you guys are excited as I am about this. So here we go, and let's jump right into it. Okay guys, we have our 5 divisions, as everybody should know now. If you don't, you do now, which is good. Thumbs up. You got Infantry, Airborne, Armored, Mountain, Expeditionary. Okay, so you got your 5 divisions. Now within these 5 divisions, you have a division skill and a division training. Okay, and how that works is it's kind of like, okay, so let's go back just a minute. They say that create a class was gone. It's not gone. Okay, what is gone is the perks and how we're so used to the perks being. We're used to picking our 3 perks or having that, perk greed and being able to have an extra perk slot 1, perk slot 2, perk slot 3. Well, it's not like perk 1, perk 2, perk 3 anymore. This is the new perk system. Create a class is not gone. It is still create a class. It's a new perk system is all it is. So with that being said, we're going to continue forward. Now, in Infantry, you have a set division skill and a division training. Okay, and what that is it's tied with Infantry. It don't move. You can't change it. It is what it is. And if you play with Infantry, you can level up your division training from Infantryman 1 to 3. Okay, with that being said, the division skill for Infantry is bayonet charge, and the definition of that is special training on the use of the bayonet makes infantry riflemen a threat at all ranges. While sprinting, press R3 to activate. So basically they're taking a book out of Battlefield 1's bayonet charge, which is great. It's a cool little addition to the game. But moving on, we got division training, okay, which is called Infantryman. You have your Infantryman 1, 2, and 3. You got your 2 extra attachments on primary weapon is the 1, and 1 attachment on secondary weapon is another. Okay? And then moving on to the Airborne division, which is your submachine guns. Okay? And Infantry was your assault rifles. Sorry, I forgot to mention. But anyways, Airborne is your submachine guns, okay? And your division skill is a suppressor. So all your submachine guns are able to have a suppressor, which is good because you're able to move around fast, get behind the enemy's lines, and kill them without being noticed. The suppressor hides the muzzle flash and prevents gunfire from appearing on enemy minimaps, but reduce range of weapon. To toggle, press left D-pad. Okay? And so what that means is you can literally take off your suppressor in the game. Let's say you don't want that reduced damage, or not reduced but reduced range that suppressor will give you in return, giving you reduced damage. But anyways, let's say you're up and close and personal, and you're not scared to run in there and get noticed. You take your suppressor off. If you're playing kind of conservative, put that suppressor on. It all determines what situation you're in the game, which is great. Okay, moving on to division training for Airborne, you have Pathfinder. Okay, Pathfinder 1, 2, and 3. The first level, you unlock its sprint for longer distance. Okay, so with submachine guns, you're able to have extreme conditioning, basically. The second one's increased sprint speed. Okay, so you can sprint for longer distance. Then once you level up your division training, you can have faster sprint speed. So you can get to those objectives faster, get to a certain point in the map faster, which is great. And level 3 Pathfinder is climb over obstacles faster. So that's kind of good in a way. But the only thing different now is I don't believe they have mantle firing in this game. I might be wrong, but I'm not 100% positive on that. So it is a real good thing to have that extra little perk in there that allows you to climb over obstacles faster. But anyways, moving on to the Armored division. The division skill for this, considering they are light machine guns, is the bipod. And what the bipod does is it says protect territory by mounting your machine gun mount on ledges and while prone for less recoil. Press left D-pad to mount. Okay, I like what that said, because what it says is for less recoil. That most of the time in video games, when they have a bipod, you set it up and there is no recoil on that gun. And what I like about this is if they set it up and it says quote unquote less recoil, what that means is there's at least going to be a little bit where they can't just sit in one spot and melt you. You'll be able to fight back. So I like that. Now moving on to the division training for Armored, you have Tanker. And the first level of tanker is a rocket launcher as a secondary weapon. The second level is an extra piece of equipment. The third level is throw equipment faster, farther, and while sprinting. So that's pretty good. So you can still have that little bit of speed there. You get to throw your equipment faster, farther, and while you're running. So that's always a good thing in a heavy class if you like light machine guns. Okay, and moving on to the mountain division, we have the division skill sharpshooter. Okay, and this is your sniper rifles. Okay, so sharpshooter division skill for mountain. It says block out the surroundings and in return acquire aim assist and enemy names, activating holding breath with L3. Now, what I have to say about this is, okay, so it says block out the surroundings and in return require aim assist and enemy names. Okay, so I have seen videos of gameplay, and when you zoom into snipe, you'll still have the peripherals. You'll have the scope, and you'll also have the clearness on the rest of the screen to where you can see what's happening. But the moment you hold your breath or press L3, which is holding your breath, it goes black like the traditional scope ends, so you can't see nothing. Your peripherals are gone, okay? But in return of you doing that, you get an extra aim assist. No, I don't really know how much, and you can also see enemy names when you zoom in, which is helpful. Okay, with that being said, the division training for mountain is Scout. And the first level of Scout is acquire enemy names from farther away. The second one's increased mini-map coverage, which is probably going to be the best one in the game. And then the third one is hidden to player-controlled streaks. Now moving on to Expeditionary Division. This is your shotgun class, or your shotguns. Okay, and the division skill for that is Incendiary Shells. It says shotgun rounds which spark flames that burn enemies to death. Press left D-pad to load shells. Okay, so this is a special ammo that you put in your shotgun that isn't originally in it. You have your regular shotgun ammo, but now they're giving you the opportunity to have a fire burning ammo. Okay, and the only question that I have left to kind of wonder myself, and you guys probably do too, is if let's say it says burn enemies. Okay, so if they're sitting there burning after you shoot them, and they run towards a teammate, does that mean that it'll catch that enemy on fire also, and you'll also get that kill from killing the other guy too? I don't know. That would be kind of a cool thing to see, but we'll just have to wait and see to see if that's true or not. Now, on to division training for Expeditionary. It's called Sapper. Okay, and the first one's extra magazines, the second one's immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, and the third one is take less explosive damage. So, there's the 5 division skills and division trainings for each division class. There we go. I got that right. It took me a second. But anyways, guys, those are the 5 for that. Now, for the special part that I'm loving about this division thing is your basic training. So, in all divisions, you have a basic training slot that you guys can put in. A perk basically is all it is. You can put in a perk. That's what it boils down to. With that being said, there's 10 as of right now that we know of. There's 10 different basic trainings, and you can interchange these in all divisions. Like you can put the same one in Expeditionary, Mountain, Armored, Airborne, and Infantry. It doesn't matter. There's no lock to it. You can do whatever you want. Now, we're going to go through all 10 of these. The first one is Steady. It says immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, sprint for longer distance. Okay, and then the second one is Forage. I'm going to stick with Forage. It says swap weapons faster, throw equipment faster, resupply ammo and equipment from dead enemies. So you get your scavenger. Now moving on, you got Phantom. It says quieter movement, take no fall damage, invisible to enemy, recon aircraft while moving. So you got your Ghost and your Dead Silence there. You move on to Hunker. It says reveal enemy equipment, take less explosive damage. So you kind of got your hacker, so you can say. Then you move on, you got Ordnance. You got score streaks cost less and reroll care packages. So you kind of got your Engineer and your Anti-Up together, which is a good combo. I run that in Black Ops 3. Then you move on to Smoked. You got an extra piece of lethal equipment, smoke grenade as tactical equipment. Okay, so that one's very self-explanatory. You move on to Loaded, you get extra magazines, and you get to reload weapons faster. So that's going to be a very popular one. That's going to be one to look for on day one. You move on to Scope. You can move faster while aiming down sight, and extra attachment on primary weapon. Then moving on, you got Undercover. You can kill without revealing enemy death locations, which is a good thing. So the little skull won't pop up when you kill somebody. Then there'll be no name or reticle color change when targeted. So that's really good because you can be confused for an enemy. Moving on, you got the Duelist for the 10th one. You can have 2 attachments on a secondary weapon. So that one's kind of simple. That's all we know right now. And guys, these could change. These could be switched around. But as of right now, that's what we have. But anyways, that's all the division skills, division training, and the basic training skills that we know of so far. There might be more, there might be 1 or 2 added. We don't know yet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like down below. Comment with any questions or anything y'all have to say. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. If you guys do subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell for me so you'll get notifications for those videos. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.